Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. Roman Reigns is at war with Solo Sikoa's Bloodline on WWE SmackDown. Meanwhile, a former WWE writer suggested the original tribal chief would eventually join forces with another superstar with whom he has heat. After Reigns reunited with Jimmy USO, the latter told him on SmackDown that they needed help against Sikoa's Bloodline. When Jimmy teased asking his twin brother Jay, the OTC immediately declined, stating that he wanted no yeet. Nevertheless, Jimmy appeared on Raw last Monday and tried to have a conversation with his twin, but the latter refused to speak with him. On his Wrestling with Freddie podcast, former WWE writer Freddie Prinze Jr. addressed the recent developments in the Bloodline storyline. He claimed Reigns would eventually agree to reunite with the 39-year-old, despite the two having heat following their fallout last year. While Freddie Prinze Jr. previously claimed that Jey Uso would reunite with his twin brother, Jimmy, and Roman Reigns, he recently predicted the fourth member of the original Tribal Chief's potential team that is expected to battle the Bloodline in a War Games match at Survivor Series. The former WWE writer claimed Sami Zayn would reunite with the original Bloodline despite turning on Reigns last year. Zayn recently challenged Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. However, he failed to capture the title. It will be interesting to see if the 40-year-old former Intercontinental Champion reunites with the Og Bloodline in the coming weeks. Roman Reigns, the reigning WWE Universal Champion and leader of the Bloodline, has been the cornerstone of WWE programming for the last few years. As the Tribal Chief, Reigns has solidified his place at the top of the wrestling world, commanding respect both inside and outside the ring. However, a recent revelation from a former WWE writer suggests that Reigns might be willing to work with a 39-year-old WWE superstar, despite rumors of backstage heat between them. This news has sparked a wave of speculation among fans who are eager to see how this potential collaboration might play out, especially considering Reigns' influence and stature within WWE. The idea of Reigns, who is at the pinnacle of his career, working with someone he may have tension with, brings up an intriguing question. Could this be a storyline filled with real-life tension, or will it remain purely professional in the name of business? Roman Reigns has become synonymous with dominance in WWE. Since turning heel and aligning himself with Paul Heyman in 2020, Reigns has enjoyed a historic reign as the Universal Champion. His character transformation into the Tribal Chief has garnered widespread acclaim, leading to his position as one of the most compelling figures in professional wrestling today. His position in WWE isn't just about titles, though. Reigns has significant backstage influence due to his close relationship with WWE executives and his status as a locker room leader. It's widely known that his voice carries weight when it comes to creative decisions, match bookings, and who he works with. For someone in Roman's position, working with a superstar he has heat with could seem unnecessary or even risky. Yet, this new insight from an ex-WWE writer reveals that Roman is not one to let personal issues get in the way of good business. The identity of the 39-year-old WWE superstar referenced by the ex-writer remains a topic of speculation, though there are a few potential candidates who fit the bill. One name that immediately comes to mind is AJ Styles, a veteran of the industry who joined WWE in 2016. Styles and Reigns have crossed paths before, most notably during Reigns' first major title run in 2016. Styles is known for his exceptional in-ring ability and has earned the respect of fans and fellow wrestlers alike. However, it's possible that behind the scenes, their professional relationship may have been tense, whether due to creative differences or personal issues. Another possibility is Drew McIntyre. At 39, McIntyre has risen to the top of WWE in recent years, capturing the WWE Championship and becoming one of the company's top stars. McIntyre and Reigns have shared the ring on multiple occasions, most recently in their high-profile match at Survivor Series 2020. While there has been no public indication of personal animosity between them, The competitive nature of WWE often breeds tension between top stars jockeying for position. Kevin Owens, another 39-year-old veteran, is also a name to consider. Owens has had memorable feuds with Reigns in the past, particularly during the early days of Reigns' tribal chief persona. Their rivalry was intense both on screen and potentially behind the scenes, as Owens has been vocal about his desire to be in the main event picture. Given Owens' status as a fan favorite and his history with Reigns, any real-life tension could be easily worked into a compelling storyline. According to the ex-WWE writer, Reigns has made it clear that he's willing to put any personal issues aside if it benefits the business. In WWE, personal differences between talent are nothing new, but the ability to remain professional is what sets the top stars apart from the rest. In many ways, Roman's willingness to work with someone despite their heat is a reflection of his maturity and understanding of the wrestling business. In the world of professional wrestling, it's often said that the best storylines come from real-life tension. If Reigns does, in fact, have heat with a fellow WWE superstar, this could serve as the foundation for a gripping storyline that blurs the lines between reality and fiction. Fans are always drawn to rivalries that feel authentic, and any real-life tension between Reigns and the 39-year-old superstar could add an extra layer of intrigue to their potential feud. In the past, WWE has capitalized on real-life issues to create memorable storylines. The infamous feud between Matt Hardy and Edge, which stemmed from a real-life love triangle involving Lita, is one such example. Fans were glued to the screen, knowing that the tension between Hardy and Edge was more than just a scripted rivalry. Similarly, Reigns working with someone he doesn't necessarily get along with could generate buzz and elevate the storyline to a must-see level. Roman Reigns has been involved in several high-profile feuds during his current title reign. From battling his cousin Jey Uso to taking on iconic stars like John Cena and Brock Lesnar, Reigns has proven that he can work with a wide variety of opponents and deliver top-tier matches. The possibility of Reigns entering a feud with a 39-year-old WWE superstar who he has heat with could be the next big chapter in his legendary run as the tribal chief. If the rumored backstage heat is factored into the storyline, it could create a compelling narrative where both men are forced to confront their issues both inside and outside the ring. This could lead to a slow-burn feud that captivates audiences over several months, culminating in a major showdown at one of WWE's marquee events like WrestleMania or SummerSlam. One of the key aspects of Reigns' character as the tribal chief is his ability to manipulate those around him. Whether it's controlling his cousins in the Bloodline or using Paul Heyman's expertise to outmaneuver his opponents, Reigns always seems to have the upper hand. Working with a superstar he has heat with could allow WWE to explore a storyline where Roman's control is tested. Could this 39-year-old superstar be the one to finally shake Roman's confidence and challenge his dominance? While Roman Reigns has demonstrated his professionalism, working with someone he has personal tension with is always a risk. In the high-stakes world of WWE, egos and emotions can sometimes get in the way, even when both parties have the best of intentions. If the tension between Reigns and this 39-year-old superstar is real, there's always a chance that it could spill over into their matches or backstage interactions, causing further complications. However, if Reigns and his potential rival can channel that tension into their performances, it could lead to some of the best work of their careers. Fans love rivalries that feel personal, and a feud built on real-life heat could add an extra layer of authenticity to WWE's programming.